Hey there, this is Shannon with Curate. In this video, we're going to go over full refunds, credits, and partial refunds in your proposals. So I'm here in our test account, and we are going to focus on this section right here. Specifically, we're going to use the head table. One quick reminder before we get started is that this total amount should always match this total right here. So for example, for the head table, if I make a change to 150, I'm going to change my final amount right here. It's going to change that line because that's my balancing line to make this number always match this number right here. So let me change that back to 300 because we're going to use that. And the first thing that I want to show, so I'm going to go ahead and mark this one as complete. And we're going to show that we've got 3 complete payments. If you ever need to make a full refund for whatever reason, a common one that we hear is obviously if for whatever reason the wedding is canceled within enough time, but they've already made a payment. So you can go in here and click on the pencil icon. If it was paid with Stripe or Square, something like that, you'll see that. It'll say Stripe or Square. You can click this refund button right here, and it will refund it directly back onto their card. So however they paid it, if they paid within the system, you can refund that full payment, that full, in this case, 1578.25 to go back onto their card. So I can click refund. It is going to build another line just because it's saying, hey, we refunded that amount, but now we've got this amount that is still due. Whenever it's refunded, it's basically counted as 0 because you got the money, but the money went back out again. So another scenario is where they accidentally paid with the wrong card. They want to refund one payment so that they can put it onto another card. In this case, it would open that up again so that they can go back in and make that payment on another card. So from there, so let me click this one as unpaid, or we're going to go to complete actually. Okay, so now that fixes this line item right here. The next one to think about is credits. So it's super common to say, okay, I finished this proposal, you know, we're in the final stages, but then they decide, you know what, we're going to skip on the head table. We're not going to have that one at all. So it's going to create this extra line item here, what we call a negative payment. This happens whenever they have finished paying for the event, but then the total of the event does not match those amounts anymore. So it creates this negative payment saying, hey, red alert, there's something going on here. If you would like to do a credit on their account, what you can do is I'm going to add a blank item, and I'm just going to say credit. In this case, it's for 321. You'll notice it was 300 in the line item, but with the tax rate, it turns into 321. So for here, I'm actually going to say 321, and I'm going to go on to the wrench item, and I'm going to mark it as untaxable. And I can say credit to be used on a future event. So you know, next time that they come in, they've got this credit of $321 to use on that event. That zeroes out my payments there, and so now I've got that credit taken care of. Finally, for partial payments, so partial refunds. So let me delete this one. And I'm going to put this one back to 300. It's going to zero this out right here. So now for partial refunds. This is probably the most common that we see that people want to do. On this one, if I've got a $300 head table, but we want to move it down to $150, and they've already made all of their payments, again, it's going to put that negative amount there because it's got the change in the line item, but also the taxes associated with that. So you'll notice if from here I want to go ahead and hit publish, it does give me this red alert saying, hey, you can't have payments with a negative amount. You've got to fix this. You got to take care of this. So if you want to process this partial refund, this 160.50, I can put on here refund via Stripe. So here, if I know I'm going to refund this, I'm going to go into Stripe and I'm going to process that partial refund within Stripe. I can click this button right here that says refund. So I'm just acknowledging, yes, this is a refund that I want to do, and you can even send the receipt to them if you want. I am acknowledging that this is going to be a refund. And so I'm taking care of that in the line item. I'm taking care of that in the payment section. You do have to go into the other system in order to process that refund, but this takes care of it right here within your proposal. So then from there, I can click publish, and it will allow me to publish my event uh, with that refund associated with it. All right, I hope that helps. Have a great day.